Welcome to the Trusted Authority Canvas website. I'm William Collins, and I created the Trusted Authority Canvas so that other business professionals could have the same tools that I used to launch 2 different technology companies. Recently, I've been working with other business professionals on a one-to-one basis as we've been developing their Trusted Authority Canvas platform. And I've come to understand that if they do it in conjunction with what I call the 4 laws of iBusiness success, they can create a foundation that literally they can use to build their business to any size that they want. Now, these 4 laws are not unique. I did not invent them. They're universal. Every large company in the world uses them, but they're vital for the development and operation of an iBusiness. I define an iBusiness simply as a business that one person is involved in, whether it's a startup or whether you are currently operating a business by yourself as a sole proprietor. That's an iBusiness. So what are these 4 laws of iBusiness success? Well, I'd like to start with this thought. You know, the tragedy in life is not if we are running a business and then we fail or we succeed. The real tragedy is if we actually start our business and operate our business, but we don't understand the purpose for that business. Now let that sink in for a second. You know, recently Time did a study of the workplace. They interviewed 5,000 business professionals. Do you know 70% of those people said they disliked the work that they were involved in? Think about that for a second. 70%. That means all of those people were getting up every Monday morning, which is probably why Monday mornings are very depressing for many people, going to a job that they weren't really excited about, probably doing a job that didn't really push them, and not getting paid what they were worth. That's called a job. Now, I've had many jobs myself. I'm not against jobs at all. Jobs help advance our career. Jobs put food on the table. But that's different than purpose. Purpose is really the driving force about who we are. And that, in effect, also determines the type of business that we're going to be in. So what is purpose? Well, I define purpose as the original intent of why something was created. You know, the shoes on your feet, they have a purpose. The shirt on your back has a purpose. You have a purpose. I have a purpose. It's important to tap in to that purpose, especially if you are going to either start or run an iBusiness. Now, incidentally, this is not my intent to help you find your personal purpose or even your business purpose. I do suggest, if you're interested in going a little deeper, in getting this book called The On Purpose Person, written by Kevin McCarthy. Kevin is a friend of mine. He has actually helped me over the years to really understand how my own purpose and my business purpose are linked together. I have actually put a link down for his book if you're interested in purchasing that. But I want you to understand something about purpose. You know, when they interviewed Bill Gates and they asked him, "What do you want to do with your company, Microsoft?" He said, "I want to dominate the software business." When they asked Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple, "What do you want Apple to be?" He said, "I want to dominate the hardware and software integration." Colonel Sanders, Kentucky Fried Chicken, "I want to dominate the chicken market." LeBron James just recently won another NBA championship. They asked him right after he won recently, "What do you want to do?" And he said, "I want to win another championship game. I want to dominate the game of basketball. You see, when you are on purpose, when you really understand what your own personal purpose is, it becomes very clear what you're to do and to the area that you want to dominate, that area of business, that area of expertise, that area of authority. And that is, out of the word dominate comes the word dominion. Dominion is a very powerful word. And that is the first law of the iBusiness success. So what is dominion? Dominion is defined as rulership, authority, governorship, to rule, to control, to manage resources, ideas, and strategies. Now, incidentally, in that definition, you heard nothing about controlling other people. See, we don't dominate other people. We dominate things, ideas, strategies, markets. Successful people like you and I know that we're to encourage people. We're to build people up. We're to help them grow as people. But we don't dominate them. So understand clearly, dominion is not about dominating people. It's about dominating ideas and markets. So let me ask you this. If you're either about ready to start a business or you're already currently in an iBusiness, how do you establish dominion on the internet? And the internet is very wide open. And many of you, if you are currently engaged on the internet, are involved with a lot of different social media. Social media is very effective. For instance, if you are using LinkedIn, or perhaps Facebook, or Google+, which is going to be a very powerful social media, or many of the other tools for connecting with people, for networking with people. The challenge is that if you build your business off of something like that, you really can't get dominion. And this is like building a business on sand. It will shift. Technology changes, the way people communicate change. There's very little opportunity to create what I call a true north on the internet. What's our solution? Well, the solution is you establish a trusted authority canvas platform. This is your dominion. The dominion allows you to build a presence on the internet that is like building on a rock. It does not shift because it's built around you and your name. And then you can take your social media and begin to link it into your own dominion. So you have authority, management, control over your message and ownership. So how do you create a trusted authority canvas platform? Well, that leads into law number 2, which is the law of creativity. And I go into that in a deeper way when you go to that section called the law of creativity. If you're interested or have more questions about dominion or how that operates and how that works with our Trusted Authority Canvas, you're free to leave me a comment or a question. We love to talk with other people and brainstorm about how this idea can impact your own current business. And we look forward to seeing you on the discussion about creativity. Until then, and until next time, this is William Collins saying, see your vision.